leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, says more intimidation from the Nigeria government and its army will only draw the actualization for the separation states of Biafra nearer. The IPOB leader on Sunday vowed not to stop the agitation and promised to recruit more personnel. The Nigeria Army and other security agencies have launched a manhunt for members of the Eastern Security Network, the security arm of IPOB, in the process of flushing out IPOB and ESN members. There have been reports of killing of civilians in the southeast, notably in Imo State, due to air bombardments and ground raids by military personnel. Many Igbo leaders have criticized the Nigeria government and the military for this. However, Kanu, in a post on Twitter, said the IPOB would stop the siege if it was not withdrawn by the government. Let this be clear. This unwarranted siege of Biafra land must stop, or we stop it. The siege won't make us back down from restoring Biafra. It will rather strengthen our resolve and recruit more faithful to the cause. The more you siege, the more closer Biafra beckons, Kanu tweeted. Yes, that is it. Because this show of force is not going to help at all. Most especially where you are supposed to show of force, you don't do that. You don't do that. We see people who are making excuses. We see people who are defending and supporting, making excuses for bandits. In as much there's injustice, what brought about ESN, it is all this about is injustice. And later we realized that the federal government was not ready to tackle the problem of Fulani herdsmen. And we heard what the presidency, especially Buhari, not even let's say, because that is what it means, since Buhari is still saying that he's capable and they've been speaking on his behalf and he has not come out to debunk that. The Buhari said to governor of Benue State that you are experiencing all of those things in your town or in your state just because you did not align with the national program. And what are the national programs? The first is a Ruga and the second one is a national livestock whatever, meaning that you have to give them land, give the Fulani herdsmen land before, if they, so that all of this thing can stop. But because you do not give them land, and that is why you are experiencing what you are experiencing, so why are you blaming the presidency? And me, I have said it before now that I just sense it that since that Ruga was rejected outrightly from other regions, apart from the northern regions, that is why they are not even interested to do anything. And they confess to that. That because the reason why the Benue State, the Benue people have been experiencing what they are experiencing concerning the killing, you should stop complaining. Meaning that they have already proffered solution and they rejected it. How can that be? Is that how to proffer solution that all Fulanis should be all over the country, in every state? Who does that? You are telling us they are going to build hospitals, they are going to build for what? For what? What about the conventional infrastructure that we have that we are not even maintaining? So, are we going to say that IPOB or ESN is dominant in Benue State? Because what they are experiencing in the Middle Belt is different from what they are experiencing in Southeast, in the sense that we have IPOB, ESN dominated in the Southeast. So if the army is giving excuses of because it's a self-determination, because they want to break out of the country and you don't want it because the unity of this country is not negotiable. But what is not happening in Taraba State, what is happening in Benue State, what is happening in Middle Belt as a whole? So why is it that the army cannot go there and flush out those people who are giving the Benue people headache? Why is it so? With the way that man is complaining, they didn't even bother to go there. They didn't even bother to arrest the people who are perpetrating the evil. It's a whole governor that is complaining. The Nigerian army did not go there. Why are they not going there? Why is it that they are not focusing their entire attention in Southeast? So these are the things that we are talking about. Injustice. You cannot say, oh, because you are agitating for whatever. That is why the governor is crying in Benue State. Why are you not sending troops down there? And the same thing that the Fulani Esme are doing all over the place. And that was why ESN was established. Then why are you going there? Because you see that they are the soft targets. You see what is happening with the bandits and Boko Haram. The government is not doing anything there. They have somebody who is mediating. And all of this is that they are doing. And that is why the situation in the north is getting worse and worse and worse. Where they're supposed to condemn things. Of course, they have a different agenda. That is why you see that they will never go after all those people. Because people have been wondering, why is it that the Nigerian army, the police force cannot even go to where these people are operating? And Gumi will go there and they will tell us they are not aware of it. But later now they are beginning to tell us that they are aware because they are trying to avoid any form of casualty. That is why they don't want to go there. So for how long are you going to do that? And these guys are collecting money. You are not going after them. Who does that? And some northerners who are even the people who are bearing this burden the more. The next thing you begin to see them jumping into this matter, into this IPOB issue. Once you get to the IPOB issue, that is where they will begin to flex their muscle. But once they are dealing with them over there, they will keep quiet. You will think they don't know anything, but it's a lie. If you cannot condemn what is happening in your area, even before now, they were not complaining, they are not condemning, now they are not still condemning. But when you see other people, your people that are even causing problem in other places, you come and jump. That means all of you believe in the same thing. You believe in the same thing. In as much there's going to be injustice, or there's injustice, not that there's injustice already, this whole thing will not end, because you can't cow people. What brought about ESN? That is the question. Because of the attitude of the federal government towards S-men, pampering them. And you see, these people are lawless people. These Fulani S-men. You can see that the Miesiala, as soon as the southern governors said they are unanimously banning open grazing. Of course, they have been doing that in their different states. But now they are coming together. They know that the problem we have is the Fulani S-men, and the federal government is not ready to do anything. Immediately, the Miesiala told their people to come back because they don't want to abide by the rule. They don't want to abide by the law. They just want to do anything anyhow. Who does that? And they are trying to change the narratives. They are telling them to leave. Nobody told you to leave. Open grazing is what they said is not going to be applicable. You have land in surplus in your area, yet you still want to ration the little other people have. In one word, how can we define such a people? That means there's an agenda. Get a land, ranch there. If your people want open grazing, good and fine, you can go to your region. Other people from other regions are not giving you problem. Why should you leave your region and be stressing people? And the army thinks that they are going to clamp people down with all this injustice here and there. And you think it will be by so doing, the people will be cowed. It's not going to happen. It can't happen.